Hello and welcome to my first look at the White Dwarf November edition. I think it's in here. I was expecting it to arrive at the start of the week, but for some reason it's only arrived sort of a couple of days before it's released. Anyway, regardless of that, let's unwrap this and have a look. My lord. Right. So I'm expecting Necromunda. Oh, there we go. And I'm expecting some Tyranids. So here we go. White Dwarf, November 2017. Necromunda under Hive, Gang Warfare in the depths of Hive Primus. As always, this White Dwarf will cost you £6. It's a special wraparound cover, apparently. And I think that just means that the cover just goes around the back as well. So let's have a look. Right, so we're into the Necromunda. Return to the Underhive and the return of the truly classic Games Workshop game Necromunda. Okay, so let's have a look. So we've got the contents, we have find out what it's all about, collection of Imperial Knights, read all about the creation of the new Codex Tyranids, Gribble, Scree. Okay. Nightmare Underhive. Wow. So they made use of the scenery that came out during the summer with the Shadow War Armageddon. I hope I've said that correct. And here it is, the Battle for Survival. So you get a load of these tiles, £75 for the whole box game. It includes 10 House Goliath gangers and 10 House Escher gangers with which to build your starting gangs. They come on the plastic sprues and are almost entirely modular, meaning you can freely choose bodies, arms, heads and even hairstyles to create the models in your gang. Hopefully you can move their arms and the legs and everything like that in place, to create your unique gang. That'd be cool. You've got a range ruler there. It's got a Return of the Blast templates. Get a load of dice, it looks like. 16 apparently. You get some barricades in there, 9 barricades to hide behind when the bullets start flying. So £75, 20 miniatures, get the rule book and 2 gangs. So from a game point of view, what was burning at Prospero? Was that £95? But you got about 50 miniatures, I want to say. And then you look at Dark Imperium. I mean, how many miniatures did that have? That had, well, all your Poxwalkers. But anyway, £75, 20 miniatures. I'm sure people have a look at this and look at it into some more detail. But pre-order on the 11th, so not next weekend. You've got to wait 2 weeks, and then it's pre-order on the 11th, and it'll be available on the 24th. So Necromunda terrain. So look at this, you get all these barricades and objectives, £22.50. You get 10 ammo crates, 10 terminals, 18 barricades, 14 doors, quite a lot. Bulkhead doors as well, £22.50 for all those. Gang dice sets, so you're getting the different dice sets, but unfortunately again, they don't show you what they kind of look like. Goliath gang separately, it looks like there's 10. And then the Escher gang, it's 10 as well. Everything's pre-order on the 11th, it seems. So 2 more weeks, and then we can pre-order everything for Necromunda. And then they've also brought out some specific Necromunda bases, which is excellent. I mean, you don't have to use them for Necromunda, do you? Use them for anything, so. War in the Underworlds. The Sepulchral Guards, I think I've pronounced that right. And the Orcs, I think they were pre-order last weekend, so they should be available on Saturday. Codex Tyranids, that'll be pre-order this Saturday, along with the data cards and the new Start Collecting box set, which includes a Genestealer Broodlord, which I'm not that fussed about because I've got basically 2 already, Morlock or Trigon, and 10 Genestealers. So it's alright. I mean, I really do like the other one with the 3 Warriors and the Hive Tyrant and the 10 Gargoyles, but I've never had a Trigon, so that'll be interesting, and I'll try and get my hands on that. Codex Craft Worlds, that's obviously available now, and so was the Start Collecting. I've got unboxings and reviews of both of those, so check them out on the channel if you've got time. Eldrad Ulthran, he was up for pre-order as well, and all the cards. And you've got Dark Millennium playing cards too now. And then a Warhammer 40,000 Battle Journal, £15, an Age of Sigmar one as well. So 200 double-sided pages, it's pretty good. And they're specific. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. More things from sort of Citadel. So you've got this Citadel painting handle. So it can hold on to 25mm, 32mm and 40mm base. So you're not going to be able to put Typhus on there, I don't think, or an Imperial Knight or anything like that. So, but that only costs £5. I think that'd be quite useful if you've got like a special character and you're taking a long time on that special character. But for your batch painting where you've got 5 Death Guard or 10 Primaris, you're going to be picking up one, doing a little bit of detail, putting it down, picking up the next one. So whether you'll have 10 of these all in a row connected to models, or whether you'll, you know, detach the model for each one, it's up to you. But I think it's going to be great for like special characters and just models that you're going to spend a long time on rather than a batch painting. They've got a green tape measure, painting mat, a water pot. So it's the classic water pot, no difference it looks like, it's the same one. And that is £5 for the water pot. Painting mat is 15, tape measure is 5, that's quite good. Paint sets galore. With Christmas season rapidly approaching, there's an absolute plethora of new paint bundles coming out for hobbyists of all stripes. So you get the Citadel Air Paint Bundle, which has all 52 air paints, the Base and Effects Bundle, Base and Shade Bundle, the Project Paint set, and a layer paint set. So different sets, and each one comes with a custom Golden Demon plastic case with plastic trays to keep the paint secure. That's pretty cool. Looking forward to that then. Then you've got some more scenery. So there's going to be an awful lot out for pre-order over the next couple of weeks. So you've got this Promethean Refinery, which looks very similar to the kit that they had before in the summer. Thermic Plasma Conduits that deliver plasma all over the Imperium. So the Promethean Refinery will cost you £70, the plasma conduits will be £22.50, the thermic plasma regulators will be £15, they look pretty decent, and then you've got a STC riser pattern ruins, and they're £17.50. So they're £17.50, but that's 15. Okay, interesting. But yeah, this set was in the Moonbase Clasis, so for an extra, what, £32 or so, it might be worth you just getting the Moonbase, because it comes with those. But there we go. Warhammer Age of Sigmar, so they've got some scenery coming out as well. A Citadel of the Overchosen, £400. Definitely going to order a few of those. Then you've got Ruins of Alexa. I better not say that too loud. Ruins of Elixir. That will cost you £90. Then a couple of more things for 40k. You've got the Outpost Pythos for £100. It looks like you get a Bastion and some armoured containers, some Eldritch Ruins, and some of the spines and Grappleweed and stuff like that. Hive Shield, that's going to run you up at £125, but it comes with 2 Void Shield generators and the new Thermic Plasma Conduits, which are those, and 2 Hemotrope reactors. So that's a good little bundle with all those. I don't know how much it actually saves you per bundle. Maybe if you're good with maths, put it in the comments below, that'll help everyone out. And then you've got the sort of leaked pictures of the Astraeus, this big Primaris super heavy tank. It says it's a huge resin kit measuring just over 12 inches and 9 inches across the width of the hull. So that's the sort of leaked picture that we had. A couple more pictures, picture of the rear. It doesn't say anywhere about the price, but I think that's already been leaked, that it will be, I think it's £220, which I'm still baffled because it looks like quite a big model. It looks sort of Mastodon size. Maybe it's nowhere near the height of a Mastodon, but I was expecting this model to be sort of £300. So I still don't know how they've done this huge resin model for 220, which is only £45 more than a Fellblade. And the Fellblade doesn't have nearly as much resin as this. A Fellblade actually uses part of the plastic Baneblade kit. So if this is all resin and doesn't use any of the plastic parts, then that's going to be interesting for 220. but we'll see. They might bump up the price closer to the time. Anything could happen. But yeah, I was a bit shocked about the price. Middle-earth strategy battle game, Battle Companies. So I think that's another one from Forge World. It's a little strategy game. Video game news for World of Tanks Blitz. They brought out a couple of skins, basically Vindicator, and I think they had a Predator as well. Tales from the Black Library, Devastation of Baal, Rise of Nagash, Last Hunt, Overlords of the Iron Dragon, and the Geld. Contact, they're just talking about Warhammer Fest. To me, that seems like, if they're talking about Warhammer Fest from, you know, April time, then it seems to me that this magazine is quite a few months old, unless they've just held this story back since then. Legacy of Caliban, Temporal Distort, starting a gang war. So here we go. So this goes into depth with good old Andy and James. And you've got the Goliath gang and the Karen Queen's Escher gang. I like both. I mean, I'm a sucker for humans in the 41st millennium. I really am a sucker. If you could get civilians and the Arbites and things like that, I'm just a sucker for civilian models. So I will try my best to get these if I can. And you got all the different weapons and things. So look at this, you've got a Nightshade Chem Thrower, a Plasma Stub Combi Pistol, Power Hammer, Renderizer, Spud Jacker. I really like that. And you got your shotguns and your grenade launchers, auto guns, a shock whip. Really like the sound of that. So yeah, it goes into a lot of depth for Necromunda. It's a huge feature of this White Dwarf. Huge feature, as you can see. Lots and lots of pages there, all about it. And then a big, big, lovely advert for it. So yeah, that's will get everyone excited, I'm sure. Battle in the Bad Zone. So you've got a scenario, and then you've got a battle report featuring all the models in the set, I think. So yeah, a lot of this magazine is dedicated to that, so that's great. Conquering a Realm, a bit of Age of Sigmar, so you've got a realm there. The war for the plateau begins. Armies on Parade 2017. That looks immense. Some kind of chaos thing happening here. Some kind of Bloodgate. Sons of Gilliman. These are great. I love the two-tone colour and the opposites as well. Done a really fantastic job. Blades of Archaon. Such a fantastic model too. Wow, excellent Cult Mechanicus force there, with a few assassins, it looks like. Oh, I love these bases, these big sort of cog bases, everything's interacting with each other. Classic 2017. Yeah, I think I've seen that up close. That's an absolutely incredible model. Small Golden Demon. Fantastic looking models. Look at that. Freehand banner. That's superb. And a non-metallic metallic. That is just insane. Heavy Metal Masters. He's got a Magnus. Wow. Adapt and Conquer. So here's the Tyranids. Welcome to Nidvember. So this is the Adapt and Conquer new breed of codexes is upon us for Warhammer 40,000, and get a sneak peek. So here we have some rules for the Screamer Killers. I think it just tells you what its loadout is, and you just get the Carnifex kit and you just, you know, model it like that, and then you can use those rules. Doesn't look like the rules are in here though. Looks like they're just there. No, it doesn't look like they're in here at all. So they might be on the website, but if not, they're there, but they're very, very small print. Bit more about Tyranids. They've come up with army abilities for 7 distinct hive fleets, and I'm pretty sure that people will just cherry pick the one that they like, which is fine. Brotherhood of Iron, so a bit of a Imperial Knight special going on. And there's a Forge World Imperial Knight, and another one over there. Yep, there's a Forge World one. And another Forge World one. Collecting and painting. So it gives you nice colour key there to use, to draw from. Return of Battle Companies. Sprues and glue, so it helps you pick your gangs. So just from that, it looks like the legs and the torsos are one piece. I mean, it sort of looks like the heads are, but I doubt that. And then it looks like you can then change the arms. And then yeah, this gang, equip them all with sort of auto guns. Yeah, and then it explains how to sort of paint the base, and then leave sort of the plastic area so you can actually glue the model on. That's really quite clever. Wow, fantastic. And then a paint guide for all the human forces, all these gangs. And even a little paint guide for Smeldar and the Farseer. Oh, and a Dire Avenger as well. So yeah, a fair few paint guides and model and painting in that section. Bit of Blanjitsu. That's a great use of a Taurox Prime. So Age of Sigmar blended with a Taurox kit. Wow, look at those. What on earth are those? Sort of reminds me a bit of Stranger Things. Look at these guys with the funny looking heads. And then new for Christmas, here we go. So these are the big scenery kits that are new for Christmas. Doesn't say how much they are, but it does at the start of the magazine. And then here are all the sets as well. And again, conveniently, it doesn't tell you how much these sets are, but I like that basin set, that looks pretty cool. All paint sets include a Citadel paint case. Great. If it was me, I'd probably go for those 2 sets. Maybe the base one. That looks pretty cool, the project one though. Black Library Calendar 2018. That's awesome. The 2 battle journals, the playing cards, a water pot, the painting handle, so on. Necromunda Underhive, that's the one to go for. And then you've got expanded rules as well for using the 3D terrain and running campaigns. So it's a shame you don't get that in there. That would be cool, but you just get the rule book. Oh well. And Shadespire, yeah, still really like the skeletons. And then obviously all of their other box sets that they had, so the Dark Imperium and easy to build boxes, and Age of Sigmar, Blood Bowl, and the Horus Heresy box sets. And then this is the moon base with some of that scenery that's double-sided as well. And the Sector Imperialis, the Shattered Dominion. They don't have the main tiled set though, do they, anywhere? That's a bit odd. And then some more scenery, all the tools that they have. And some readers models. Wow, look at that. Gundabad Orc Army. That is fantastic. I love this bit here that sort of piece of plastic, it looks like, and then he's done models underneath there, like fish, and wow, it's amazing. And there we go, that is the end of the magazine. So White Dwarf December is on sale Friday the 1st of December. Hopefully I'll get that the end of this month, actually, a few days before, end of November. Apparently you're getting free cards. What could that be for? More Necromunda, Golden Demon, Warhammer Quest Adventure, more battle reports, and so on. So you're getting more Necromunda. I would have thought that that's more gangs, quite possibly. So yeah, there we go. That is the November edition of White Dwarf magazine. It is mainly all about Necromunda, which is great. A fair bit of 40k stuff in there too. A little bit about Tyranids. They're pushing a lot of their new stuff, especially for Christmas too, aren't they, in here? I mean, what's that? It's basically about 20 odd pages, which isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. It's about 20 odd pages or so, showing you what you can get for Christmas, which they have to sort of put it somewhere because it might be a little bit late putting it in sort of the end of November's issue or December's issue. Some people want to be getting their presents and things and ideas about now for Christmas. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.